Hey y'all, I'm on here just a minute early just because I'm trying to see if everything gonna work properly, child. Uh, because the breaking news is you and Instagram and Instagram and Facebook is down. Now my Facebook, I don't think it's down. I ain't gonna touch it. I looked on there, but I know my Instagram. I've been trying to figure that out for the longest, and then I just went on YouTube and somebody, this YouTuber said that it was down. So I was thinking it was my phone. Then I did my other phone and it was saying the same thing. So yeah, let me see if I can make it better. So you see me better. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, that's better. So Instagram is down, child. Hey Eve, what's going on, Eve? My A1, what's going on? Hey Neek. You at the doctor? Okay. Um, uh, y'all hear what I said? Instagram down. They say Facebook too. I think my Facebook is working, but I ain't gonna go to it because I don't. I went to it, but I ain't. I don't know if it's down. Let me see. But that's what they're saying. I know Instagram is because it won't refresh the feed. And I was just thinking it was my phone. Then I tried my other phone. It wasn't doing that either. So I was like, oh, okay, something didn't happen. But I'm seeing now on YouTube that other content creators are talking about it. Hey, Classy Boots, what's going on? Yeah, so the Instagram is down, y'all. Is the same people in charge of Instagram that's in charge of Facebook over Facebook? Because YouTube is Google, right? Am I right, y'all? I need to know, child, because kind of messed me up a little bit. A little bit. Yeah, that's me too, Nick. And I thought it was just my phones, and then I said, well, maybe it's the Wi-Fi. So that's why I got on about a minute earlier. Then I went on my computer, and a YouTuber that I watched said that's what they're talking about right now. Because a lot of content creators get paid on Facebook and YouTube, as well as I mean Facebook and Instagram. Um, I have accounts set up on it to get paid, but I don't do enough on there. It's enough for me to just do YouTube. That's enough. Shit, I'm trying to work that out first. Um, but anyway, y'all, happy Tuesday afternoon. We're gonna get right into it. Now the topic is how to tell if somebody you dating or like or interested in is married or involved or live with a woman. Right? That's the topic. Now, I like to think that I am an expert at detecting when they are lying, especially when they live with somebody. I like to think me, Jackie, with a Q, is an expert, right? Why? Because I've been single for a long time. Now, this is the longest I've been single ever in my whole entire life, and I done heard all the lies. Some of them sound the same. I don't know if they go to the black man's meeting and say, hey, y'all, this is what we're going to say now. I don't know because the lies be sounding alike, right? Nephew, what's going on? So this is the topic. How to tell if he's live with someone or involved with someone. Hey, Kay. I know y'all, I just love y'all. Y'all be at work. Y'all be listening to me. It just brings joy to my heart, right? I don't know no other word to say it, right? Hey, Connie, what's going on? Hey, T-Pal, all my peoples. So listen, the topic again is how to tell. First of all, let me tell all y'all, for y'all that don't know, Facebook and Instagram is down. I don't know what's happening with that, but it's down. I just found that out. I just thought it was me that was affected, but it's everybody, right? So it is down. Up in the cloud. Yeah. So anyway, how to tell if somebody you're involved with or want to be involved with is married. And I'm going to give y'all the hints. I'm going to give y'all the hints as they are presented to me because I would like to think again that I am an expert out here in this pissy ass dating pool. I am an expert, right? And I have a degree. For y'all that don't know, I have a degree in niggerology. I do. I have a degree in niggerology. I'm working on my doctorate, okay? But I got a degree, all right? So now, how to tell is number one thing. This is my number one thing. I didn't stop talking to dudes for this. If he never takes you to his house. Why is that? Why is that? Why I can't go to your house? Why you ain't never showed me where you live? Why I don't know your address? Don't ever, 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 ever mess with a man and he don't show you to his house. Now, my experience is generally, even if you don't go inside the house, generally a guy wants you to come to his house right away, first week. You're going to ride past it. He's going to give you the address. He's going to let you know that I live by myself. Why he going to let you know that? Because he wants you to be up in there at some point. That's why. He wants you to know that I live by myself, right? So that is number one. If he never takes you, it was a guy I probably told y'all about him before. I like before I left Cleveland. Ooh, I liked him. Not my friend that passed away. It was two of them. It was two of them that I liked a whole lot that I was going back and forth with, right? Like. But he never took me to his house. You live with a woman. Then, I put my peoples on it. My people, one of my good sisters, was on talking on the phone basis to his sister-in-law. Okay? Got all the tea. Found out this woman had been to the penitentiary about this man. She didn't assaulted somebody about him. You think I want that problems? Because I'm a gladiator within myself, right? No, we ain't doing that one. And do you know that guy, he texted me, he was blocked like the other two was blocked. He texted me and called me for 2 years. He just stopped when I went to Atlanta. He texted me and called me for 2 years. No, sir. And every time I would talk to him, I'd be like, tell the truth. He would never tell the truth. Block again, right? No. If they don't ever take you to their house or tell you where they live or give you the address, they live with a woman. And what goes with that is, everybody FaceTime and do all that stuff now. If he don't ever FaceTime you while he's sitting in the living room or laying in the bed. Now, I like my dude to FaceTime me and he in the bed. You comfortable? Let's talk. I'm in the bed, you in the bed. What we talking about? Let's laugh and giggle, right? We both relax. If they don't ever FaceTime you inside of that house. And see, let me tell y'all, dudes and got slick. They'll do all the things. They'll call you all the time, text you all the time. But once they get home, that's over with. That's over with. I had a dude, I was naive. I had a lot of naivete when I first started dating, right? When I first got out here in this pissy ass dating pool, right? It was a guy I liked. Ooh, I liked him. Now, I didn't know him, but I now have since found out that we got the same friends and shit, right? So I would have found it out sooner than later anyway if I didn't delve into it. But, I liked him. He dressed nice. He was dark-skinned. He was slim. He was handsome. Ooh, yeah, right? He worked a job. We would talk for hours, and I did not know. After he got off work, he would call me. I'd be like, shit, he liked me, right? I did not know until maybe 3, 4, 5 phone calls in. He was sitting in his car. He was sitting in his car talking to me for hours. Hours. 2, 3, 4. We didn't talk for hours. And then he would say, well, I'm going to go in. This the comment right here that when they went to the black man's meeting, they said, this what we going to say, y'all. Of my former, okay, okay, nephew. This the one that they would all say. I know they went to the black man's meeting and said, I got one for y'all. This is what we gonna say. So, because I done heard this one lots of times in several different cities. So he would, after we finished talking and laughing, having a good time, he said, well, I'm gonna go in here. Now he would say, I'm gonna go in here and take a shower, give you something to eat, then I'll call you, right? So, okay, you're going in there. Now, I don't know you mean going in the house. I'm thinking you mean you're going to go in the bed, bathroom, or wherever you're going, right? So, he would say that, but he would never call me. We could talk for hours when he got off work, but he would never call me once he went in there, wherever in there was, and take a shower and eat. Never called me, right? I didn't think about it 2, 3 times. I didn't think about it, right? And then I would call him, and he wouldn't answer. I'd be like, oh, he's asleep. Naivete. He sleep, right? And then one day we was talking and he said, well, let me go in the house. And this time I know we had talked 3, 4 hours on the phone. I said, in the house? You been outside in your car all this time? He was like, yeah. So now the red flag done reared his head. Okay. Now I'm going to see what you're going to do. I don't say nothing. I'm going to see what you're going to do, right? I'm going to call you when I get out the shower. Give me something to eat. I'm going to call you. Okay. He never called me, right? Actually, hey, Queen, I called him. I know. Look, Eve, I can't wait. Meet the mama and go out in public. Some men still lie. Sad part, they also tell on. Yeah, they do. They always tell on themselves. They're not as smart as us. They're not. So this time I called him, and I might have kept calling him 2-3 times because I wanted, see what's happening, right? I think he never called me again. He didn't reach out to me again. I want to say maybe I was in Georgia through Facebook or something. He reached out to me, right? That's how they always, on Facebook, right? And that's when I realized we had the same friends, and still was handsome. And I asked him, I said, well, you stopped calling me. He's like, oh, I don't know why. What happened? Yes, you do. He had a woman, and I still think he has a woman now, because we only talked 1 or 2 times, because he knew the jig was up. Hold on, y'all, I got to turn on my fan. He knew the jig was up, right? And whatever he was trying to put down, I wasn't picking up. I wasn't going to pick it up, right? Because I've been in several cities, and they all say, I'm going to go in here and take a shower, then I'm going to call you. And they never do. I had a guy that would tell me that. He would tell me that. I don't think I was in Georgia then, I think. He would tell me that, and then he would FaceTime me in the car. So he'd be like, well, I'm going to go in the house. I said, well, go on in the house. Go on in the house. He wants to go in the house with the FaceTime. Go on in the house. He sit there, looked uncomfortable and shit, face twisted all up. I said, go on in the, why you don't go in the house? I'm going to go. He talked outside the car. I said, go in the house. Well, I ain't going to go. And he broke down and told me he lived with a woman. But of course, they sleep in separate rooms. Okay. Which could be true, because I did that in my house. But I don't believe it. I ain't believe it, right? So they can't talk at night. They talk in their car. Another one is they can't spend the night. When y'all get to that level of intimacy, if you cannot spend the night with me, you can't get no pussy. Period. We ain't doing the get me and go. This is not a drive-through. This is not a drive-through. If you can't spend the night, cuddle, talk, laugh, eat, do all the fun shit, not having it. Nephew say he gonna just listen. 2 steps ahead, I've got a reputation to uphold. Yeah. You got to, if you can't spend the night, ain't nothing happening. And we need to think like this, ladies, because it's a lot of, I watched a Tubi movie last night where these dudes was having their way with 2 women. 2 women was messing with 2 men. The other one was messing with the other 2 men, right? And they were just coming in, having their way, having sex with them, like, not even taking off their clothes. I had a guy that I liked. My friend I told you that passed away, he told me he would have sex with women and not take his clothes off. Huh? He would not take his clothes off. Now, why would you allow? Let's just show man and y'all in love, and he coming home from work, he on lunch break, and y'all do that, and then he leave. You don't do that. You let it. Y'all said, you mean tell me women letting you have sex and you don't take your clothes off? Shoes and clothes. What? And I watched this movie yesterday, and that's what these guys is doing. They just unzip their pants. And you mean to tell me I got to get butt naked, ride up and down like I'm a cowboy, do all this shit, and you can't even take your clothes off? Hey, Mariah Minutes. We talking about just drop their pants. Not with me, but that's what he said he would do. He made me feel like I was special. I don't know. We talking about how to tell if somebody you involved with is already involved with somebody else or somebody lives in their home, right? So they can't spend the night. Like I said, this is not drive-through pussy. This ain't the drive-through, right? This ain't it, right? And ladies, we need to understand that and stop allowing that. Stop allowing that, right? Another one, like I just said, don't go to their house. Don't tell you where it's at. Don't even give you the vicinity of where it's at. No. And those 2 guys I'm telling you about, I never went to their house. That's why I would use them as needed. Like when I needed something, when I needed my friend to go places with me, to be petty with my ex and his friends, I would go with him. And it went on like that for 2 years. Every 3 months, every 2 months, it would go on like that, right? The other guy, I liked him, but I quickly realized someone right, especially after my girlfriend had did her intel on him. I was like, oh no, mm-mm, mm-mm. You know, he would go to church with me and everything, everything. Anyway, if you don't see him on the holidays, if you don't see him on the holidays or the important days or the cookout or the barbecue, because a lot of times, dudes, let's say it ain't a holiday, but it's something special to you. The family coming over, we got the cookout coming, the dinner, the special brunch. They ain't coming. You know why? Because they don't want to be in a crowd of your people. They don't know who's going to be there. That's like being with you. And they may say something like, you know, I don't like people, or I just wanted to be me and you, something to make you melt. They'll say something to me. I don't know what that could be, but they say something to make you melt so that you go along with that. But if you don't meet them, the family members, now meeting family members can be tricky because they can introduce you to family members and the family be in on the gag. Especially if that's what they used to doing. Family will be in on the gag. Especially if it's a man and he got brothers. Brothers don't care. Sister, if she act funny, if you ever go around a man and the sisters is acting funny, know that he got a woman and they like her. They may have broke up, but they like her. They don't like you. And might not never like you, right? My brother, well, I probably shouldn't even say it now, but my brother had a girlfriend a long time ago that my sister liked. I didn't really know her. My sister liked. She never get over that. My brother been married to his wife about 30 years now. She liked her, right? So when you get around them girls and they act funny, be careful. Or if they are too accommodating. If they too accommodating, right? They trying really hard. Pay attention to that too, right? If they just regular, cool, they regular. But a lot of times that family be in on the gag and the goop. They be in on it, right? Because that's what he's used to doing. Now, if he's not used to doing that, he's sneaking around and he been with Shirley a long time, you going to know it. I remember one time I was young and stupid. I was probably 18, 19 maybe, right? My son was a baby. And I worked with these guys. It's going to be in my book, too. I worked with these guys. We have a greenhouse in Cleveland, but the guys from the Shade Tree was the dudes with the boots that climbed up the trees and cut the trees down. They was housed inside of the greenhouse, right? So there was a lot of dudes getting up off them trucks, right? So, of course, I got me one. My girlfriend got her one, right? And we started kicking it with them, right? But they would always come to my house. I think I was young, so everybody would always be at my house. My girlfriend, I don't know if she lived with her mom or something like that. I had my own place. And the guys, they had wives, I think. We didn't know it. We was young. They was a little older than us. They had wives, right? So we ain't going to their house, right? Didn't think nothing about it, though. When I was younger, I had a baby. I got to be home with my baby and all that. I didn't think nothing about it, right? So we would hang out on the weekends or Fridays or whatever. So this particular Saturday, now he told me where he lived. Some kind of way either took me past there. I knew where he lived. Some kind of way I knew where he lived or no. I take that back. I knew where I thought he lived. So I take my grown ass, aggressive ass to his house on a Saturday because I want to hang out with him. Now I'm young and dumb. I don't know nothing about the tricks of a dude. Nothing about it, right? I go over his house where I thought was his house and knock on the door. And they let me in. And they said, oh, well, he'll be back. It was two girls. They was his sisters. And they was sitting there looking at me funny and shit, right? And when there no cell phones out, they might have called him on the phone from the house phone. I don't know what happened, but I know I sat there for a long while with my little young dumb ass, right? And then I went on about my business. But I realized, because they was saying stuff, but not really saying stuff directly to me, but hinting around. I realized that nigga didn't even live there. But we always went over there, but he didn't live there. We didn't never go in. We would go past, and he might have went in to get something or something like that, right? That nigga didn't even live there, child. He had a whole wife and kids. I want to say the sister eventually told me. Not living in my home, ain't no... Listen, listen. Dudes done did it all to me when I was younger. Now, they lie now, and I catch the lie. Hence, the reason why I've been single so long. And I be thinking to myself, but there was a time I didn't care. I didn't care. I didn't care. As long as you buy some shoes for some kids, put some groceries in the car, put some groceries in the house, some gas in the car. I didn't care. You know. But I never had a problem with dudes. I ain't never been single, right? But now that I know my worth and I'm on a different page and level in life, I ain't got nobody to feed. When I eat everybody food, I want something meaningful. When I ain't want nothing meaningful, I didn't really care. I didn't really care, right? I did when I was 18 and 19. I got my feelings hurt a couple times, and I was like, fuck that and fuck them. And I didn't really care, right? But they tell a lot of lies, and you have to listen. You got to listen, right? If he don't ever take you to that house, and I tell you another thing, it's kind of rare if mama in on the goop, kind of rare. But if she is, she dangerous. Because she going to cross you at some point. She going to cross you, right? If she in on the gag, that's a little different. Now, daddy may be in on the gag, and daddy may be in on the gag, and he'll spit a little wisdom to you, but that might go over your head, right? That's what daddies do. But mama ain't going to be too much on the gag. Now, me personally, I got sons. And my youngest son has been in a relationship a long time. He always been in a relationship since he was a teenager. He was a relationship dude, right? But he would be a cheater too. I ain't telling it. I wouldn't tell his business. Now he with his fiance, he ain't did that with her. But that's why I know she the one, right? But I used to watch him as a young man. I'm telling too much of his business. Don't tell him. And he'd be in a relationship, and as soon as he was in college, as soon as he hit touchdown in Cleveland, he on the phone, he out, he getting ready to go do whatever he doing, right? So like, wow, how did he do that? But that's what men do, right? My oldest son he was in a relationship with his couple ladies I ain't really like, but the baby mama I liked her. But my son's grandmother, but and that was his longest relationship one time in his life. But he's in a relationship now. I ain't met her. I hope she's a nice lady or whatever, right? But if my sons were to cheat, let's say right now, I love my daughter-in-law, my son's fiance. If my son was to bring a woman around me, which I doubt he would do, I would have to have a conversation with him. Now, I ain't going to tell her, but I would have to definitely reprimand and have a grown woman conversation with him, right? Not a mama conversation, a grown woman conversation with him, right? Yeah, I would have to do that. I would have to do that because that ain't cool, right? And you got a mama. What if your mama that, we would have to have a conversation about that. But for the most part, they all tell the same lies. And if you feel, why haven't you met her yet? My oldest son, because I'm here and they there. They in Cleveland. That's why. And this is new. This one is new. My youngest son, I've been knowing her for years. But my oldest son, this person is new. So I ain't met her. She's new. I'm sure I'll meet her when I go to Cleveland. When and if. I still have not felt the need. I missed my church and my church family, but I haven't felt the need to, like homesick. Oh, I miss home. I ain't felt that. Probably won't ever feel it. But what my son told me today, y'all, he said, my youngest son, he's in Indiana. He out there with nephew in Elkhart. He said, I miss church. Our church was jamming, right? He said, I miss church. And I'd like to take a trip just to go to church, and I'd like you to go with me. I'm like, shit, okay, because I miss church too. Y'all know I've been having my trials. I don't even talk about it with y'all no more. But speaking on that, I think I found me a church here, y'all. I think I found me a church here. Because, see, I look around in the area on Google, and then I go to their website, and then I go to their YouTube. If they don't have website or YouTube, it's a no-go for me. Because I don't want to go for no surprises. And then this church was singing the songs. They were singing the songs and looked like they could preach. I may have found me one. I got to get a car. But I think I found me a church. I never stopped looking. But another thing is, if you don't see him on, like I said, on them special days, and it could be your day. Your day. He ain't going to hang around your people too much. Because he don't know who going to come over there. And if y'all in a city where everybody know everybody, he ain't going to do that. Or if he there, let's say you have a get together at your house. He gonna stay in the room. That's what he gonna do. You gotta watch all the signs, y'all. Gotta watch all of the signs. But the number one is he gonna take you to his house. I don't really care about meeting your family, your mom and them. I don't really care about, because I might not even know you long enough. But I need to know where you stay at. And that's a deal breaker for me. If you can't take me to your house, you can't come to mine. Now, you may come to mine one or two, and when I realize you ain't taking me to your house, I want to use you, or I'm not gonna fool with you. One or the other. And ain't nothing gonna ever come from that. Um, nothing's gonna come from that. Nothing. Uh, and even my friend I told you about was down there about on his DEATH bed, still never owned up to the fact of what was going on in his house. He never did. When he said, I need you, I'm like, shit, where your girlfriend at? Where your wife, whatever she was, where she at? He never answered. And that's why I said I can't talk to you anymore. That don't apply that type of pressure on me. You sickly and all. Don't apply that pressure on me. Put that on who it need to be on. Who you've been paying bills for the 20-year, 30, however long y'all been together. Put that pressure on her. Don't put that on me. Do not put that on me. And then maybe at the time he probably thought he loved me or wanted to be with me or some shit like that or something. Which circumstances was different, but don't put that on me. Don't put that on me. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it, right? But I'm telling y'all, the number one lie, I done heard it so many times in so many different cities, is I'm going to call you when I get out the shower and never do. But the one guy I told you that wouldn't go in the house on the FaceTime, he would turn his ringer off. That's why when we was FaceTiming, I was like, go on in the house. Because I was already hip to him. Let me see what he going to do. And he always wanted to come to my house. Fuck you want to come to my... be wary of dudes that always want to come to your house. What we going to do over here? What we going to do over here? Watch TV? I do that by myself real good. And I don't like to share my TV. I don't feel like what you want to watch. You seen this already? Oh, you see that? Oh, what? I don't feel like all that. I'm a firm believer that when you come to my house, we are already at intimate level number 1 or 2. You didn't see me with my wig off. If you come to my house and we watching TV and kicking around in the house, you didn't see me with my wig off. You didn't see me with my waist trainer off. You understand what I'm saying? You didn't see me at the bare minimum. That's who come to my house. And that take a while. There's levels to this shit. And dudes always want to skip the steps. It's steps. Everybody want to skip the steps. Nah, we ain't sharing the TV because I don't like it. I tried it in Atlanta once or twice. I don't like it. I don't like the way it feels. You know what I'm saying? In Cleveland, I was adamant about nobody coming to my house unless we ain't coming to my house. I ain't entertaining you. Plus, my grown, mean-ass son was going to be in there looking at you crazy and all that. So we ain't doing that, right? We got to be on a level for that. But in Atlanta, I tried a couple dudes, they was nice to me and shit, you know what I'm saying? But I felt stupid because we ain't on that level. Then, the one guy, he did a couple nice things for me, but when he came to my house, he want to hug me. Come here, get close. Like, I don't like that. Like, if I like you, you ain't got to say all that. If I like you in that way, I didn't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't want to hurt your feelings. Like, nigga, get the fuck off me. I don't want to be mean. Because he came over, got the mouse out the mouse trap. So I don't want to be like, nigga, I don't want to be mean. So I was like, no, he was like, come and get close. And all that elementary ass shit. I don't like that. I don't like that. Another guy had came and did some work for me. He came and did some work for me, so I, sit down and look at TV for a little minute, right? And then he was so in awe of the 50. I had a 55 in my bedroom and a 65 in my living room, right? He was so in awe of the TVs. I'm thinking, nigga, what you been seeing? Everybody got these TVs, shit, it's just uncomfortable for you to be in my house. I don't really know you. I could go to your house better, but I probably wouldn't if I don't really know you. But I could go to your house better than you could come to my house. It is like if I don't know you, so this is how I feel about that. Y'all ladies help me out here. I like it to happen organically. Because if I like you, let it happen organically. Don't force me. Come over here. Let's sit by me. Like, wait a minute, nigga, hold up a minute. Like, I don't like that. Because in my head, all you want is sex. Like, don't make me think that. Even though that's probably the ultimate goal, don't make me think that. Have enough finesse to trick my mind. At least do that, right? I don't all that India in here. Hey, India, I don't want you to don't do that to me because I'm too old for that shit. And let it happen organically. Yeah, let it happen organically. And I don't think dudes think differently than we think. I know this, right? I know this now, but I don't want you to touch me, and so for me, my love language is touch, but not right now. Let me get to know you. Let me get to know you before I punch you in your eye, right? Let me get to know you. That's why I always have went out on dates, create some memories, have some fun, and then I can be more comfortable around you. If I'm not comfortable around you, I don't care how much I like you, how cute you is, or how nice you dress. I don't want you touching me. Funny style. I'm a Pisces. This is my soft air. This is my soft air, nephew. Now it is. When the dude tried to touch me, that wasn't my soft air. That was just, nigga, I need you to do some shit for me and go head on, right? No drive through. This ain't the, listen. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You know, no, we ain't doing that, right? Especially that. And you know what's surprising, y'all, is even at my big age, and men at their big age, at my age, is still on that goofy ass shit. Like if I was a dude, just like I told y'all yesterday, when a dude, when dudes date, that's when he date the daughter and then date the mother know what she's doing. That applies to most women of a certain age. She knows what she's doing. No matter if she know how to cook, if she know how to sex, if she know how to give head, whatever she know how to do, she knows she good at that. She good at that, right? She's had experience with that, right? So I'm good at a lot of things. I'm good at reading what your intentions are. No matter what you say out your mouth, I'm good at your intentions. So the moment that I think that all you want is this, a light bulb go off and shit shut down. It shuts down, nephew. You think you turned it on and you turned it straight off. Matter of fact, I'm gonna need you to get up and go now. So that's just how it is for me, right? That's how it is. 20 people, come on, y'all, with the likes. They free. Did y'all know that the likes was free, child? The likes is free. But yeah, I don't. Let me tell y'all something. They is riding. Uncle Shay Shay. They is riding. Now he my cousin Shay Shay. They is riding him to death, right? They is riding him to death. Like, it's the outfit, it's the stance, it's the tangerine orange. I said sun kiss, it's tangerine orange. Sun kiss is a little lighter. Tangerine orange, crossbody, underbody bag. But that stance, he might have could have wore that. Like my friend told me today that he always with them whatever they call skin tight outfits. I don't know what they call two pieces. He always wears two pieces. She said they jogging suits. I don't know what they is because jogging suits don't look like that. I don't know what they is, but he always wear them ballet pants, right? Um, she said he always wear them. I ain't never seen them because I just see them from here. Or when you see him on TV, he got his suit on and stuff like that. So I ain't never seen that aspect of Uncle Shay Shay, cousin Shay Shay. I ain't never seen him at that, at that level like that on his casual. I ain't never seen him on his casual like that. When he on the couch, he's sitting down, so I don't know what's that all about. I do know that he got big knees. That's why I can see his knees, because he got on tight pants. That's why I can see his knees, because I would be like, he got some big ass knees. That's why. Because he got on the tight pants. See, I didn't put all that together. I didn't put that all together. Yeah, that's why. Okay, that's why. Yeah, well, anyway, what is y'all experience with the men who y'all found out or realized that they live with a woman? Had on a he had on a leotard. That's old school. A leotard. Yes. Leotard. Maybe I used to wear my black leotards when I was growing up. The white ones, the black ones. Ooh, that's an old word, leotard. See, the Lakers came in and abolished the word leotard. Leotard is old school. Yes, ma'am. Leotards. Yes. He had on leotards. Yes, he did, child. And it might not have been so bad. Let's say now let's change the colors up. If he had on a black two-piece situation and a black crossbody, it wouldn't even look that bad. It was the color scheme. It was the color scheme but I understand that the tangerine orange, because I believe he had that stripy, that color, a speck of that in his tennis shoe, because his tennis shoe was camouflage green or olive green like the outfit, and I think he had a splash of orange on the tennis shoe. So he was coordinated. See, that's another thing y'all don't know. People over 50, we like to be coordinated. All this Mitchy Mac, this color, that color, our mind can't process that. I'm trying, but my mind can't process. Like my shoes and my purse must match, right? I'm from that era. Like I know people wear the blue shoes with the red purse. That's too confusing for me. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm telling you. Cousin Shay Shay didn't really know. Somebody told him to put that shit on. He put it on. They laid it out for him. Here you go. Here you go. Yeah. My friend Jeanette I live with, she texted me later on when she saw the live, was like, no grace for him. He gets no grace. Yeah, but you can't. We got to coordinate, and old Negroes especially coordinate. It's a man at my job. Yo, I be proud of him, right? Because like I said, that after 50 is a slippery slope, right? Anything he wear, he coordinated. His hat, his vest, his shirt, his tennis shoes, probably his socks. I like that. He look nice. He always got everything coordinated, right? He ain't gonna never if he get the two colors in this, he gonna have two colors in that, the two colors in that, and the two colors in that, and the two colors on his tennis shoes. Everything gonna match. Everything gonna match. I ain't mad at him, because at least he neat and clean. At least he neat and clean, right? And that's all we got to say about cousin Shay Shay. He was clean. I think if he had not did that pose, we would have probably overlooked that. Since y'all say he wear that all the time anyway. It was a shocker to me. But had he not did that baby mama pose, baby mama from the projects pose, that fake bow leg, that fake stand back on your leg, pigeon toe bow leg, crisscross pose, we probably wouldn't have said nothing about that. But since it was too much all at once, we had to ride you. Cousin Shay. They did. I gave you grace, cousin Shay Shay. Don't be mad at me because I gave you grace. I tried to explain your situation. I tried to help you out best I can. Like I said, before you do anything, you send me a pic. Let me know if it's okay. I give you the thumbs up or the thumbs down. Woo, Lord, child. What else is going? So y'all ain't responding. Y'all ain't never had the people lie to y'all about who they live with. Uncle Shay Shay need to just stop playing and come on out. Now, see, listen, y'all. That's what everybody's saying all through the internet, right? I'm trying not to want to believe that. First of all, he too big to be in that association. You just too big to be in that group. You too damn big. You too fucking manly to be in that group. That don't even look right. Now, that's all I'm saying. It ain't like you fat and fluffy, skinny and you just too big for that. And then my next question, see, I'm stupid in my head. The next question just came in my head just now was, is he a top or a bottom? I ain't say it. I'm just saying that was what came in my head. Sometimes crazy shit come in my head. It do. I just happen to just let y'all know right now. I think all kind of crazy shit in my head, right? Now I'm pigeon-toed and didn't never. But listen. You pigeon-toed. See, let me explain something to you, nephew. And dudes like these kind of girls. When you pigeon-toed and you stand back on that one leg, you can make that one leg go back. That was the pose he was hitting. That was the baby mama pose. That's the pose. The dudes like her. Now, don't act like you don't like her, nephew. Y'all like her. And she always get pregnant. There's summer she pregnant. Y'all like her. Now. But I don't want to say that he gay. I don't want to say that. Unless he say it. Y'all been speculating. He said that. He was talking to somebody. He said, they've been saying that for years. I don't know if it was Kat or Monique. It might have been Monique. So he know that that's what's being said about him. What I don't understand is why the little fashion stylist dude was with you all the time. That I don't understand. Now, I didn't watch him when he played sports. I know he was a football player. But, nephew, did he ever have his lady friend? Because I think he liked white girls and young girls. So he ain't never had a Shirley with him. He ain't never had a Paulette like Denzel. He ain't never had none of them, right? He had somebody else's, But I never really Shay the Shop too much attention. I knew he was on that talk show, the sports show. But I never really paid him too much attention till he got on the couch. I never really paid him too much attention, right? Not really, I'm down with him though, and I'm trying to give him grace, y'all, because we cousins. You know what I'm saying? He from the whole continent of Africa, just like myself. You cannot tell me that he is not 97, if not 98% African from all the countries inside of the continent. Okay? I'm gonna say he from that big one, the Watusis. I don't know where the Watusis come from, but they the tall ones, right? I'm trying to give him grace, y'all. They ain't gonna let him ride. Now y'all might see, cause see, well, he can't help but to be on social media because he got a channel, right? But sometimes you can ride people too hard, make them depressed or something. I don't know. Maybe he just taking it all in stride. He is a dude. Come on, y'all, with the likes. It's 13 people. It's 22 people. I need 22 likes. Y'all know I'm a small YouTuber. Give me my things. Give me my things. God damn it. Hit the like button. Now, what I'm doing today, y'all, as soon as I hang up from y'all, hang up. As soon as I finish with y'all, I'm going to set up my StreamYard. I'm going to sit right here. I ain't going to move. And set up my StreamYard. I'm going to get with my girl, Tabitha. She said, he said. I'm going to have her on standby. T, is T in here? T ain't in here today. Y'all better leave that man alone, caught in a bad angle and be trying to dress. That's what it was. That's what it was. A bad angle and trying to dress youthful. Youthful. That's why I said I'm going to give him a grace. Now his whole manhood. That's right. That's right. Nephew said that's crazy work right there. It is, because that's what it was. It was a bad angle. Because now they say he had 2 hip replacements. So, he get out on the strongest hip. That's, that's where he was, right? Hey, T. So, T, just be on standby. I'm going to text you something if I need your help. I'm going to text you something. Maybe with the StreamYard, right? Even though I don't know you have StreamYard, but we're going to learn together like we always do. But yeah, that's what it was. It was a bad angle and trying to dress youthful. That's exactly what it was. That's exactly what it was. You know what I'm saying? And he blew it. They do that sometimes. Listen, y'all told y'all about that little dude I went out with. He was dressed like Oshkosh Bagosh. And he had told me he dressed nice and all that, right? And now he was from Barbados, right? And he would mix up, I got a pet peeve about this. He would mix up materials, right? Like, you can't wear corduroy with silk or something. He would mess up the fabrics, right? You got, they don't know what they thinking they know, but they don't know. He has 4. Hey, Lisa Marie. Yeah, I knew he had the black kids because he said that. I know he had 4 of them. Okay, his wife was black. But see, when they got finished with her, I think he started liking the white girls and the younger girls, like they all do. Yeah. Because he said he had black kids. He said that when he was interviewing Monique or Cat. I think Monique, that he had the black kids, right? He had the black kids. That's why I'm saying I don't want to. I just think he's unaware. That's all. He's just unaware. Now, why he had a little buddy with him all the time? Now that's something else we got to find out about. But I ain't gonna call him gay right now. I ain't gonna call him gay right now. I ain't gonna do that. Not right now. Not right now. Now listen, y'all. Ain't nobody answered. It's okay. We family. Ain't nobody answered and said if they was dating somebody that they ain't never went over their house. All y'all dudes that had houses. All y'all dudes that had houses. Ain't nobody experienced that they do live with a woman but me. I'm the only one that experienced that. Come on, put your hand on the Bible. Put your hand on the Bible and tell the truth now. I know somebody else in here, then dated it and liked the dude and knew he lived with a woman. But you didn't know at first. It's okay. We family. Tell us. Tell the peoples. You know what I'm saying? Tell the peoples. I like to hear. Y'all know my stories. All my shit is on the yellow line. All my shit on the yellow line. Can't nobody surprise y'all with shit. Because if it ain't in the book, it's going to be in the next one or the next one. Oh, I done told y'all already. Can't surprise y'all. Ain't nothing you can be surprised with about me. Not a damn thing, right? Because I'm going to tell it. It's a very freeing. Let me tell y'all this. It's very freezing to expose and tell your truths. It's freeing. Can't nobody tell on you like you. It's a freeing experience, right? I am who I am. And after talking with y'all, I come to realize I always been like this, but I really know it now. I I ain't never really worried about what people think, but I would try to tone myself down and all that. No, fuck that. Ain't no more toning down. Here I am. Hey, especially at the work job, because I never worked in a warehouse before. It's a different environment. You know what I'm saying? I'm used to being in an office or a clerical setting or a call center or the insurance company. Somewhere where people putting on their clothes in an office setting, right? So I was like, okay, ain't nobody got no lip gloss, ain't nobody got no lipstick, ain't nobody doing nothing. Everybody dry. A lot of people dry. Okay, but that ain't that ain't who it was. And then you become a spectacle. People start staring at you and shit. I don't care. Cause this wig right here, I ain't never wore to work. Y'all see, I got the side part fixed up in it. This gonna be my work wig for a minute till I get tired of it. Until one day I look at it and be like, I don't like this no more. Like I did my other ones and put it up for a while. This is what's gonna be me with the lip gloss every day. That's me, right? I find ones that live with they mama for whatever reason. They all because they're not now. We can get on this now because they don't wanna. I think they either can't afford to or they don't want to. Now let me tell you where it really dawned on me during the pandemic when I was down in Charlotte, right? Because I had never really met so many men that had roommates. And men up north and where I come from don't do that. They don't roommate, right? So when I moved down south and they was roommating, I said, shit, then I realized that rent is exorbitantly high, right? It is high. It's high in Charlotte. It's high in Atlanta. I understand that, right? And I had a struggle with it, right, in Atlanta, right? So I said, okay, so I think it's just easier to give mama a few dollars and live with her. Because a lot of men don't want responsibility. Now, some don't want responsibility, and some don't want responsibility. Some can't afford responsibility. Let me put it like that. Can't afford responsibility. Matter of fact, this is going to be a topic tomorrow. Am I going live tomorrow at noon? Hold on. Am I going live tomorrow? Because this may be the topic at noon. Hold on, y'all. Would you date a guy? Let me find this out. Let me see what I said. Hold on, y'all. Tomorrow, March the 5th. No, What's the day's date, y'all? Somebody tell me the date. Today is the 5th. Okay. March the 6th. So I'm not going live. I wasn't planning on going live. I got something to do tomorrow. But Thursday at noon, the topic is going to be... I'm not going live tomorrow at noon because I got something to do. Thursday, the topic is going to be... How am I going to word this? It was just in my head. If he can't afford to live by himself, because what I'm finding is a lot of men are struggling just like we are, right? But they don't have sense enough to cultivate a relationship with a woman, and then y'all come together as one. I'm finding that out, right? They would rather struggle and complain than genuinely form a relationship with somebody, let that take the necessary steps and evolve into what it's going to evolve into, and then two makes better than one. I'm realizing that men don't understand that now. I'm realizing that. Whatever happened with the one guy from work with the... Let me tell you about him, child. Let me tell you something. So the next day I saw him. I was going to tell you. Thanks, Corey. I meant to tell y'all about him yesterday. I thought about it day before yesterday. So the next day I saw him, right? Because you don't see people all the time because everybody got different schedules. So the next day I saw him at the corner of my eye. And he was behind me, right? He didn't speak. So whenever I did come face to face with him, I spoke to him. Hey, because I remembered his name. I don't remember what it is now. But I remembered his name. Hey, such and such, right? He said hi. But I worked with him. He didn't talk much. So, okay, nigga. I don't know if okay. I don't press dudes, right? So I didn't see him, and every time I would see him, I would ask him, you Ubering today? So the other day, must have been Saturday, he don't speak to me. Right now, if I get right in his face, he don't speak to me, so I don't speak to him, right? I think he might be something, or he could be married, or, I don't know what his situation is. One of my friends said she think he's gay. I don't know if he's gay or not. I didn't get gay vibes. I got uppity vibes. But anyway, we was working together, and he said a little something to me. I don't know what he said, something to me, but at this point, I ain't studying you, right? But I asked him later on that day, Saturday, I said, you Ubering today? The First time I asked him, so he said, no, not today, right? And then the next time, when I asked him Saturday, you Ubering today? He said, I ain't did that since I took you. And I think what it dawned on me, he's ashamed that he was Ubering. I think he was ashamed that he was an Uber driver. Nigga, that ain't shit to be. I done Uber, DoorDash. I did all type of shit, right? And I think because he has an uppity air about him, that he was ashamed that um, that I saw him Ubering. Even though he picked me up at the parking lot at work, he saw me, he knew me, we worked together, but I didn't know him, he didn't know me, but we've seen each other before. And because he turned it on, see, you don't turn it on as soon as you get in your car, unless you need some money. You don't turn it on as soon as you get in your car, then you ain't did it no more. I don't believe that, sir. And so I have come to the conclusion that he was ashamed. A black man can be real proud. He's an older black guy. He's probably ashamed. So you tell me, because the last time he's like, I ain't did it. He said, I did it earlier, or something like that. The first time I asked him. I did it earlier. And I had told my friend, she's 41. I told her, I said, she was like, go talk to him. I said, I'm telling you, the nigga ain't going to talk to me. I know what's what, right? But she's 40. I'm 20 years older than her. She ain't where I'm at. She don't know how to read and see, right? So I did it just to show her. So she said, just ask him. You don't know. Okay. So I asked him. He was like, no, I did it earlier today. Now, the next time I asked him, this was a month ago, today, Saturday, he said, no, I ain't did it since I dropped you off. And again, it came to me, the Holy Spirit said, he's ashamed. I like real people. We all have ups and downs. Nigga, that ain't shit to be ashamed of. You got a nice car. Do y'all know how many times I done Ubered in a Tesla? Teslas done pick me up more than anybody else. Teslas, right? Got to push the button. The door is all hard to get in the door and all that shit. People with nice cars are Ubering and DoorDashing. Instacarting and all the shit. That's why it's out there. You working at Amazon, so I know you ain't rich, bruh. You know what I'm saying? But I think that, and he don't talk to people, so I think that he may have something within him. He got something within him that he can't, because he might think he's better than everybody that's up in here, because that's the air he give me. That's the tease that he give me. They don't want to put in the work. No, they don't. So, hey, Celebrate Your Darkness. I was liking a guy that divorced his wife, and the ex bought a house in the same complex. He never invited or took me to the house. Always seen him at my job or my home. It was the things he didn't say. That's what I'm telling you, is what they didn't say. And see, a lot of times, a woman might not necessarily live with them. Like my friend I told y'all, I liked him, and he never took me to his house. Not the one that passed, the other one. I don't believe she lived with him, but she had access to his house, or she might pop over at any time, and that's what he was afraid of. Because I've talked to him at night. I talked to both of them at night, But I think that there was pop-ups. They had pop-up capabilities. Yeah, I'm disappointed in them too. But what I really think it is, I kind of thought that, but what I really think it is that he was shamed that he was Ubering. He was shamed. Had he talked to me and got to know me, nigga, I could have told you, I did all type of shit. Ain't no shame in your game. Whatever you do is what you do. You ain't killing nobody. You ain't robbing nobody. You ain't pillaging. But because he had a very nice, I want to say it was an Infiniti or a Lexus. He had a very high-end car. He had a very foreign high-end car, right? And I had the same experience. I couldn't get in. Yeah, it's hard to get in them Teslas. You got to put, and then when you hit the button for the door, the window go down. You don't know what the fuck to do, right? And I'd have been in them a lot of times, and I still can't figure it out. It take me a minute to figure it out, right? But yeah, I think he's ashamed, nephew. Because what he does, see, I pay close attention to people. What he does, like if he see me, in the morning we have what we call stand up, and they tell us what's going on. Everybody stand up, and they stand around, and they tell us what's going on for the day, right? He could be over there, and he'll come behind me and stand. He'll come behind me. That's how I saw him out the corner of my eye. He'll come behind me and stand, right? But he has never initiated a hello. But the other day, he started a conversation with me. Whatever it was, I can't remember. Oh, he said, I had my crossbody on. He said, oh, you ready to go, huh? Or something just, a little something. And I said, yeah, as soon as they ring the bell, I'm going, right? But, and that's when I said, waited a few minutes, and I said, are you Ubering today? And he said, no, I ain't did it since I dropped you off. Okay, nigga, whatever. because you can't be real with me. I'm the realest person on earth. I don't judge. I might laugh at you, might kiki about you a little bit, but I don't judge because we've all, and if you ain't had to do something you ain't want to do, good for you. But we've all had to do some shit that we might not have wanted to do. You know, I ain't mad at you, you know, but he just ain't ready for me, you know. And then when I go in there, when I go back to work Thursday with this on, right, with this on, and see, I always have my lip gloss on too. I ain't gonna wear the big earrings, but you can't have big earrings and stuff. But I'm definitely gonna wear her in. We got to name her. Y'all remember I used to name my wigs? Some of them still got names: Cinnamon, Jasmine. We got to name her because I'm gonna be wearing her for a minute, right? Because I got some wigs that they long. You can't have long wigs past your neck or something, you know, at work. Yeah. So when I go in there with her, but yeah, he wasn't ready for me. He wasn't ready. Because I want to just be your friend, nigga. We could just be friends. Like I got guy friends. There's another guy friend at work, Calvin. Treat me real nice. You know, he like my friend, but he treat me nice. You know what I'm saying? Take me home sometime, buy me lunch and snacks and all that shit. Well, you ain't got to be bosom buddies. It was too specific. It was a shame. Yeah, very good. So you see it like I see it, right? He was ashamed. That's what I think. He was ashamed, right? Because I kind of thought, I didn't think he was ashamed. I just thought he was uppity. Because that's the air that he gave. You know, you in your Lexus, whatever it was. I want to say it was Infinity. I don't know what it was. You listening to the jazz, you know. That's cool. Listening to the jazz is cool, right? That's what you like. That's what you like. I'm a hip hop head, you know. If you like jazz, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? Sip you some wine or whatever you do, burn your candles. That's cool, right? But yeah, I think he was ashamed. I don't think he's gay. He might just be trying to stay looking young. Yeah, yeah. I don't think he's gay. My friends do, but you know they're younger than me. You know, I don't, because there's another nice looking black man in there that don't talk to nobody. They say he got a wife. He talks to dudes. He talks to all the dudes, right? He ain't talking to no women, right? And my one young friend, she said she talked to him. He went all the way gay on her. He just like switched, like a hit of switch or something, right? I've never talked to him. I don't know. Cause he don't give you the opportunity. He ain't gonna sit by you. He ain't gonna be around you. He work by himself. You know. I'm a friendly person and I like friendly people. So yeah, but I think Buddy was ashamed. That's you ain't gotta be ashamed of that. If I told you all the shit I did, But there are dudes like that. I run across those dudes in my dating experiences, right? Who are uppity and look down on people, right? I don't like them kind of people because you never know. But for the grace of God, there go I. You could be in that same situation, right? Um, like it's a lot of times I don't tell dudes, it ain't their business. I got to get to know you, but I ain't ashamed of it. It just ain't none of your business. I don't tell dudes that I've been to the penitentiary, right? I don't tell dudes shit. I've been a nurse. I done been on all sides of the spectrum, right? But because it ain't none of your business, right? If it come into play, it come into play. But dudes. I have talked to dudes who are very, very look down on people, and they ain't even got the right to be. They ain't even got the right to be, nigga. You ain't all of that, right? But there are dudes like that. There are dudes like that, and whatever happened in his life, maybe he lost his job, maybe he got divorced, whatever happened, life happened. A lot of people are not ready for when life happens. You ain't gonna always be on the top. Sometimes you might be in the middle. Heaven forbid you go to the bottom. See, I done been to the bottom before. Ain't shit to me. I'm gonna come right out the house looking like I'm on the top. Okay? It's not the fall, it's how you get up. And everybody don't understand that. It ain't the fall. It's how you get up, right? And what you do while you down there. You know what I'm saying? Are you trying to get up? A lot of people give up. Are you trying? It's hard. It's tough. Let me tell y'all something. It's tough for me every day. It's tough. It's tough for me every day it ain't tough, I take that back, but I get tired. I be tired probably because I'm older. Not that it's tough. No. I get tired. I get up every day and I'm busy all day, whether I'm at work or not. And then when I go to work, I try to incorporate the shit that I do all day into a little bit of time. That's why sometimes I tell y'all I can't. I gotta lay down. Shit, I can't, right? I'm busy from the time I crack my eyes, 7, 8 in the morning, to 9 o'clock at night. That's when I shut it down and get in my bed, watch TV or whatever I'm doing, right? After I talk to y'all. I'm tired. I'm busy all day long. And a lot of people don't want to put in the work for whatever it is that they want. They don't want to put in the work. Or if they have to go out of their element. See, a lot of people they don't want to go out of their element to do what they need to do to get to the next level. Sometimes you just got to go out your element. It's okay. It's okay. And this gonna be in my book, in my second book. It'll be in my second book about my great fall. This ain't shit right here. This just I'm getting ready to get work full time, get my money together, get me a car, and move. Right. This ain't shit. But I had a great fall. Right. When I lost my nursing license, I'm talking about some devastation to the motherfucking nation. Right. Damn, I lost my mind. Probably I did. Nobody didn't know. But yeah. You haven't watched what yet? Oh, you haven't yet? Oh, you haven't yet? But yeah, so everybody don't be ready for life when it comes. Everybody don't be ready for life when it comes, right? You got to be ready. You got to stand up in that thing, whatever it is. You got to stand up in it and conquer it. Don't be ashamed of it. Shit, that's life. And at his big age, but he's probably, some people have been privileged a long time or been living well a long time, and then some shit happens. The job shut down. Your wife leave you and take all your money. Something devastating happened. They stay angry because he don't look like he smiles. Right? He don't smile. He don't talk to nobody. And he could be a loner. He could be a loner. You know what I'm saying? But he don't talk to nobody. He don't even talk to dudes. You know what I'm saying? And my friend, she was like, he talk to me, yeah, because you go in his face. So he gonna respond. He's responding. He's not talking. I used to work with, he adores me, but he definitely has a girl. I told him, so that's right. Like, and people be enamored with you and like you, and dudes want to have their cake and eat it too. You can only have the cake, sir. Sometimes you can't have ice cream, right? Um, that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Everybody had to be okay with where they are and who they are. And if you ain't, change it. It's as simple as that. Change it. Work hard. People don't want to work hard to do what they got to do. Anyway, y'all, I'm getting ready to try to get this stream yard together now. Hopefully, I ain't promising. Today, Tuesday. It's reality night. I got a lot to say. But I'm going to get the stream yard together right now as we speak. So, matter of fact, I'm about to text Tabitha and tell her to be on the lookout for me. Be on the lookout for me because I'm sure I'm going to need you, right? I'm going to have to have my YouTube dudes on here. So that's what I'm about to do. So y'all pray that I get it together today, right now. If everybody else can do it, why can't I do it? I'm pretty smart. So that's what's getting ready to happen, y'all. So I'll see y'all at 8, God willing. Y'all come on back. Eve, everybody come on back through at 8 o'clock, because we talking about reality, and I got found out some tea, child. I'm trying to figure out how that's going to work out, right? So anyway, I'll see y'all tonight at 8. Bye-bye.